All right. I think this is, I don't know, episode 13, I think. Um, Thanks for being here again. This one's just going to be Snow and I. Blick is going to be joining here shortly. We're going to be focusing on just strict Q&A with you guys in the chat. And then I think Snow's going to go over some of the match results from TPL. So we'll just jump into some of these questions. First question from Awake. Did Snow ever get better internet, or is he still using McDonald's fryers to power his house?
All right. Yeah. It's in the mail. Starlink is in the mail. So when it gets here, we will be hooking it up, and hopefully it's a lot better.
Dude, I'm honestly surprised that your hotspot's carried you this far.
Dude, it's so expensive. You have no idea the strings I had to Verizon to get them to fucking give me 300 gigabytes of data a month.
um, let's see what else. Loot Up wants to know.
So put on undershirt. Okay, bro. All right.
Loot
I'm
Up
not
wants
fucking a mafia.
Loot Up wants to know about the power rankings.
Dude, it's a curse. Stop asking. We're not doing it.
So
How about
okay,
you give
so
us a
for the people who might not know about it, why do you call it a curse all the time?
Because, dude, I did the list, and then once I made the list, we lost to 4 AD. I was like, okay, we just played fucking bad. Okay, no big deal. It was a big deal, and then okay, week 2 power rankings, baby. Good graphics, good everything. I drop us in the polls, all good. Bam, 5 ID comes out of nowhere. We fucking lose to them. I'm like, fuck this shit. I am not. Hell no. Yeah, so. I fucking said no. This thing's cursed. I'm never doing rankings again. I mean, I know who. I know. I'll just say everyone's tied. Top five's tied.
Between who?
No, you're not fucking caressing me into this.
It's not caressing you into it, you fucking weirdo. It's coercing you into this.
Yeah.
Caressing
I
me
mean,
with.
that's the North Carolina education system.
um.
How do you mail internet, motherfucker? You have to buy them fucking. You have to buy that satellite from Starlink.
How much did that cost you,
$699,
brother?
yeah.
You could have bought like a 2-year membership to Planet Fitness with that.
Okay, yeah.
um. What else? Best map for competitive games.
Go ahead, winner.
I'm just gonna say it because we've been playing on it seemingly
I
nonstop,
knew you
and
were.
and it's treated as good so far. Saint Marie Dumont is a really good competitive map, especially if AA is midpoint. That always seems to be an absolute bloodbath. Kind of a sleeper map, in my opinion, maybe not for others, is Hill 400 as allies has been really good for us too. Hill 400, at least in my opinion, I could be totally wrong, but in my opinion, it's not that popular of a map. But I mean, I enjoy playing on it, or I've grown to enjoy playing on it as allies.
Yeah, no shit. I mean, when you're the Germans, it's a fucking nightmare. Um, but we've had success on both sides. I mean, it depends on how you play it. As the Americans, your goal is like you already have the advantage to go on top of the hill first on Hill 400, so you need to take advantage of that. But as the Germans, you have a very big decision to make. You want to control your ground around the hill, which is very important because then you can trap the allies on top of it, and that's how you normally take the point.
Yeah.
You just kind of encircle them. I do like the map. I like maps that have set sectors of control. Every map has it, but like really define. Like everyone knows, like Saint Marie de Mont, you have pizza slice, you have hockey sticks, you have gardens, you have set sectors that you can control. That's not even an objective, and I do like that.
Yeah,
That's
five
one of my
points.
favorite maps.
Five
Yeah,
points
five
too.
point. I mean, so I do like that in a map where you go into it, especially if you know the points. You're like, okay, well, we got to control this, this, and this. And you saw when we played 3-5 on Wednesday, we said, oh, sorry, we're not going to fucking take gardens. I mean, then you saw how much of a nightmare that was. So it's crazy how you control land is such a big important thing in this game, and carries weight to try and taking points and holding points.
Yeah, I mean, especially with St. Marie de Mont, we were losing that garrison on gardens over and over and over. And like when we were holding AA, we were holding it for quite a long time. But I mean, no shit, like not even 10 minutes after we lost control of 5 points, we lost AA. So I mean, it's crazy how sector control really can determine whether you're going to hold a point or not.
Absolutely.
So, one question I wanted to ask you in regards to Hill 400 is how important is it to hold the hill or at least control the hill if the midpoint is like one of the other 2 points?
Oh well, then you have the high ground. I mean, whoever has the hill has the high ground to shoot down. And it's always easier to shoot down than up.
Mm-hmm.
Going into that map. Hopefully, most teams are not going to be bringing 3 tanks. I mean, we played 101A and they did, but you need to consolidate your tanks to infantry. It's a heavy infantry map. I mean,
Yeah.
rockets like crazy. We played. I think it was Legion at the time, or maybe end of seventh. And dude, they were rocket sniping our Garys from that hill. It's very important to have that high ground.
Yeah. What's up, Archangel? He's watching from the 6th. Nice to see you in the chat. Another good question. Another good question was, what is the most important aspect of comp games? I mean, aside from the obvious of like maintaining garrisons and map control and everything, especially against the top tier teams where both teams are equally good at controlling their garrisons and controlling ground, it comes down to gunfights. If you put two teams that are on the same level of, like I said, Gary networks and map control, it's going to come down to gunfights who's going to take the land or not. And that's what I think, at least.
This game itself is like 70% like logistics, learning like controlling areas, making sure they're adequately supplied, repair stations. I mean, when we play, well, I wasn't playing, but when the coalition was playing Merc last Sunday, you could see once the coalition like tons of top really good players. They were doing barbed wire on ruins and stuff like that. Like you weren't getting through there, and it was funny watching it on admin town. Like poor Merc was trying their best to try to break through, but there was so much barbed wire through, and they were satcheling. I mean, it's just small things like that create such havoc trying to attack or defend a point. And so, yeah, it's so much into it is about killing and making sure you're killing the enemy, because every time you kill, you control the ground that they're holding. But you gotta bring logistics with it. You can't just be good shooters and not know how to fucking build a Gary.
Yeah. A question from Luda. Does the 8th regret not entering Summit? I'll let you answer this because I'm still fairly new to the 8th, and I know you have a lot more feeling about Summit than I do. So I'll let you go ahead. I'm answering some DMs right now, so take as long as you need.
There you go. Do we regret going to Summit? No. I mean, I don't know. It was voted on, so the team probably has more feelings for Summit than I do. I get that they were doing their job. I think they did their job poorly, but I mean, you have to fuck up to try to learn. So hopefully they learned, and maybe this next season, God forbid, there ain't nothing like it again. And so I wish them the best of luck in Summit 4. But I miss the games. Like I love playing the European teams. It's just we don't get the numbers for European teams. So that was one of the aspects in it. It was when I was looking, it was like 6 European teams that we would be playing at European times versus like I think 7 American ones. So that's the only thing. I do miss the game. So, and if you want to stream, let us know. We'll try and fit it. But right now it's just TPL until probably January.
What was the overall feeling of the members in the 8th when you told them that we weren't going to be in Summit? Wasn't there a vote?
Yeah, there was a vote. I mean, a lot of the guys hate Summit. They think they don't know the full story either. And I did for a long time. I was just like, I just felt so shafted. But I get it. I get what happened. I get it. I get how it looked to their league. But I was just, man, that could be a whole episode of itself, the fucking Summit bullshit from last season.
Yeah.
But I'm glad. I'm glad that HLE's in it. I'm really curious to see. That's that was the only downside is you had teams in one league and not the other, especially at the top. So it's good to see six back in TPL and then HLE and Summit. So that'll be good for both leagues.
Yeah, you recently joined the TPL stream team. So how was it watching your first game from the admin cam perspective and commenting on that game?
I do. I loved it. It's crazy. I've probably watched our game versus TFMC like 20 times now. It's so much you can see. I can't even see his toes in the way until he does a cartwheel. Oh my god. Um, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, no, it was crazy, and you can see how losing your gunfight, like how big of a deal it is because you don't really see it in the moment, but you lose a gunfight and all of a sudden that enemy is gaining 30, 40, 50 meters on you and gone OP, and all of a sudden they'll do it again. So
Yeah,
it's crazy that how big of a difference losing one single fight is. And that was my biggest takeaway from it.
yeah. Um, what was I gonna ask next? Um, when's the updated shooters list coming out?
Brother, I'm trash. I mean, is that what we're gonna do? Like a fucking segment on the best shooter? It's so I like. How do you judge? Like I like these guys have like aura around them. So I mean, I think the best are there. I mean, there's tons of great players out there. So
Yeah.
we'll probably have to have someone more knowledgeable in that than me. I'll bring in Darkman on some more times and have him talk about our pilots and people like that.
Oh my god, what did I just do? Hold on. All right, there we go.
Dude, the chat is fucking crazy. But Ludo asked a good question.
Go ahead. What do you say?
Does he said does the eighth regret Summit put the bullshit? Does the eighth regret not joining Summit put the bullshit of last year behind him? Yeah, I already answered that. And two, what do you think of regular Monday night or MWM midweek warfare or midweek madness? I'm sorry, events both EU and NA, and what the snow house, hot dogs, condiments. Oh yeah, regular, but I love the midweek madness stuff. I know Legion is starting to do one, but it's like rotating clan to clan, so that's really good. I'm trying to get eighth members in that as well, so you'll see us around. Um, I think HLE did an EU one earlier this week as well, so they're always fun. Keep that up. That's how the game gets bigger. That's how you guys get more people on your teams. A random blueberry or somebody stumbles in that's pretty good and brings them into comp. Because at the end of the day, I think we all want this game to grow, even though we all think it's going to be dead. But it's been nearly 4 years now, so we're trying to, yeah. That's why I think streaming is so important. Admin cam's so important. Bringing the game to a wider audience that maybe, like, the blueberry servers are always filled, so we gotta getting those guys into this environment will be beneficial to all the teams as well, especially trying to build more teams.
Yeah. Um, who's the toughest opponent you've ever faced?
I mean, probably Legion. We don't play them in the ENA teams or in seventh and Legion. Um, but I remember when we were dog shit and got beat by Berserk in 13 minutes. That pissed me off. I about threw a controller through a wall. Yeah, dude, we didn't even fucking use Artie. Like that's how shit we were, bro. Like, it was wild. And then, but I mean, hands down, they're the best on the NA side. So yeah, Legion seventh, whatever the fuck you want to call them. They're great. They got everything nailed down, and then talking to Francis, trying to improve the eighth, and like the strategy that he puts in, and especially like Bearju puts into like their openers and their after a mid cast. Sure, it's not 5ID. Loot up, go to hell. Okay. Yeah, but Jesus Christ. Um, but yeah, probably Legion.
Uh, I would say the same. They're a complete team on all sides. It's hard to get any momentum going against a team like that, especially when we played them on Utah Beach and they sniped our truck with an arty shell,
Yeah.
which really kind of shit all over us from the very beginning. So Um,
6 did that as well with a Lux.
yeah, I don't even know where the fuck they hit us from.
They would hit us from like Heal 4, wherever the fuck that Heal is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Awake said best caster. Best caster would probably be Awake, in my opinion. Best producer would be a Caparzo.
Yeah.
I like the format Caparzo does, but Awake can he knows the game so much from playing command. No offense to Caparzo at all, but Wake's really good with command. He knows how to read them. He knows how to read the game very very well, and he same with Francis. Having Francis on that TFMC stream was also really beneficial. So these guys with super high IQs of the game makes for really good casters talking about it as well.
Awake said damn right. Pookie said cap.
Okay,
um, Blick.
Pookie's best AT player.
Blick, I'll send this question over to you since
What's
you
up,
just
fellas?
joined. Glad to have
Yeah,
you. Who has the best tankers in the game?
brother. I have no idea. Six is pretty good. They stomped our dicks into the dirt in the first DMT. Not even gonna lie. Seventh is pretty good. Try to avoid tanks as much as possible, if I'm being honest with you. So
Yeah,
say probably
Lambda.
seven. Legion. Excuse me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy, dude.
Snow, what do you think?
Dude, Lambda. I think Lambda, Thunder, all of those guys are probably some of the best out there. Um, dude, it's hard to judge because the tank's only as good as the team and how much effort the team puts to protect them. If you baby your tanks, they're going to succeed. And if you don't, then they're just going to die and lose fuel. So if your team's constantly keeping, doing the dirty work of walking them up. I was talking to Hans when they played first. Legion played first. Like his biggest action in the game was walking his tanks up because first saps so much. So protecting those tanks, getting them to the front line, and then keeping them up with repair stations, repping, having eyes on them. That's how your tanks succeed. So because I mean these top teams, dude, they can hit a tank 400 or 500 meters away with a rocket. So you got an AT guns as well.
Yeah. I think Salt is going to be joining us as well. Possibly Keystone.
Holy fuck! Okay.
What else?
Okay.
Dunn wants to know: have we noticed any difference in our gameplay with the new controllers? You've had it a little bit longer, so I'll let you take it first.
I love it. I mean, I had gotten it like a week after we had Libby on talking about it. The Victrix, man, is crazy. If anyone doesn't have one, they need to buy one. It's super good. You can replace everything in it as well. So if anything goes wrong, it has warranty as well. So if anything goes wrong, just fucking replace it. Take your screws out and pull the sticks out, pull the buttons out, pull your triggers out, battery, take it out, covers, take it out.
With the wired one too, that's probably like the best deal, nicest controller out there if you're willing to have a wired one. It comes with like a 10-foot cord too.
Yeah, dude.
It's better than Elite Series 2 for Xbox, in my opinion. That's what I came from.
Yeah, dude. Like this cord's long as shit. Like I couldn't even like hang myself from it because I'd just be like standing on the ground.
Okay. Yeah, we're getting canceled. Sounds good.
Let's see.
Best tanker is ICR. Yeah, you're right, bro. It's only plug in the fucking Fury gift.
Pookie said Dirty Grunt's best AT. I think so too. I've talked about him before.
Yeah, Pookie. I like Pookie as AT. The dude. Well, I know he said Dirty Grunt best AT, but Pookie is fucking great too. That motherfucker has hit some shots.
Yeah.
But we all know the true leader is Haggy. Hands down, best AT. It's fucking Haggy.
If we could have one player from any team, who would it be?
What? We could have any player from any team.
If we could have one player from any team, who would it be? And we'll throw a Y in there.
Damn. Because no matter what I say, it's going, oh, Snow's dick riding. Snow's dick riding. I mean, believe it or not, probably Francis. And honestly, I don't know really, it sounds weird, but the mastermind of HLE and top teams like that. But maybe I'm completely out of left field here, but especially like last season when Francis started getting a voice for himself or moving up in seventh, that's when the team really changed on the style of way they play. So I like just smart people, and he's also a really good fucking player. So probably Francis, just smart player and really knows the game and is loud enough.
Okay, well now
And that motherfucker is
now they're asking the same question, but changing a little bit. So I was reading the first one from Tolip, asking one player from any team, but now they want to know if we could poach one player from each top team. Merc, HL Elite, Legion, Taco, 6th. Who would it be?
Pilots.
One player from each team.
Pilots, Francis. Who was the other teams? Taco?
Yeah. Chapo?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I did. I don't know many tacos. They keep themselves in a fucking bunker 10 feet underground.
They do. I don't know anybody from Taco other than Chapo, just because he's the only one I ever see talk.
Oh, one from each team. I'm carrying these questions, not gonna lie, that's funny.
I would take
dude,
I would take Rig Doctor, Libby.
Backpack too. Backpack is also great.
Yeah, I would take Rig Doctor, Libby, from Legion. I would probably reunite with Dark.
And Dark too.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Someone from Merc.
Void is crazy.
Sniv.
Sniv!
I knew it. I knew it.
Hell no. We're good.
Blake, who would you take?
Just give me Renegade and Phantom back. I'm good.
How big you are.
And I really don't know. There's good players on every team. It's kind of about skill level and also like who's going to vibe with who.
And who's gonna fit?
Yeah.
Who's going to fit in.
Like
you can be the best player in the game, but if you don't talk and nobody gets to know you, it's kind of.
Especially like in the 8th, bro. Like we're really close.
Well, so I was about to ask that is, and then you guys in the chat can also answer when people join your clans. But when somebody new joins, how can you tell that they're gonna fit in or not?
Don't do it, Blake.
It's humor, just kind of like how they start cracking jokes immediately, and pretty much everybody does that when they come in. For us, at least. So
Yeah.
we've all kind of meshed really, really well. I don't know what other servers are like. I'm going to be honest. Like back in the TOB days, like I was never on Discord. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean humor. I mean talking, and even if you're not the best, but willing to learn, especially
Gameplay.
like So, I mean, since the 5ID game, I think we put a super ton of emphasis on building each other, myself included. Like we changed the team completely around. We're trying to put people in roles instead of trying to put a square peg into a round hole. We're trying to put people where they fit more than trying to force them as a need kind of thing. Which I know sounds obvious, but gameplay, how they fit and what's needed.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was go ahead.
I was gonna say fuck you, Lit Up. He said they bleed HLE now.
Void said humor and communication. Yeah, I would agree to that.
Read what he said earlier.
Where?
Snow would obviously poach me if he didn't eat me first.
Oh.
Good loyal.
The Loyal Few is the best team. They somehow went 3-0. What are they from?
Yeah. Dude, you know they're the
3-0.
loyal few? That was Myers' fucking bullshit team. And
No.
he would bring like 8 people to a mixed clan lobby, and their side would win. And he was like, "Yeah, that's the dub for the loyal few."
How'd that Rocket feel last night?
Who is that? I was there first.
I
I think
don't
it's
know.
Ohio. I want to say that's Ohio. And if it is Ohio, I know exactly what he's talking about, and he can go fuck himself. Spawned in on OP. He was like, "Let's go to a different server," and fucker blows me and Mojo up.
Who wins the TFL Grand Finals? I think it's going to be the 6th.
Yeah.
I mean, not discrediting the first at all, because they're a solid team. We definitely had our back and forth. 8th and 1st did, but the 6th is just like Legion joining TPL Light. I think the only team that didn't get 5-0'd against them was 3-5.
Yeah, I think I had to check, but I don't think First got 5-0 either. I know First actually had a 4-1 lead on them with like 30 minutes to go. I want to say 30.
Yeah.
Had a 4-1 lead on, and then somehow, pulled a 5 ID. And so it'll be interesting. It really depends on map. I have to look at what map. First is the type of team, man, that they'll fight every single inch when they play. And they're also the team when they lose a point, it's really hard, in my opinion, for them to gain ground back to retake. But I mean, they hold a point for an hour and a half. They're really good at that. They'll fight every inch. I mean, hell, even Legion didn't even 5-0. I mean, they almost did, but regardless, I mean, they make it a super tough fight to try to push them off. They kind of stick to their ground to hold it a lot.
Yeah, Crawley said they had us at a 4-1, and then they rolled up to the last point. I think it's going to be a good game, but I think the 6th has it in the bag.
I mean, they're the favorites, obviously. I have to agree.
What's more important, tanks or infantry? I think. I mean, I don't know. I think tanks are more important only because they're a lot more rare when you compare them to infantry. Like, you're always going to have infantry, but you're not always going to have a heavy right there with you. A tank is really beneficial when you're trying to take a point, and it's also really beneficial when you're trying to defend a point. So the emphasis definitely goes to protecting the tanks, building the repair stations, and everything like that.
Blake, turn your phone sideways.
Oh, yeah.
Sideways?
Yeah. Maybe your shit will flip. Oh, it don't flip. Okay.
Is your screen locked? There you go.
There you go. Yeah. There you go. For some reason, it looks so much better on stream when you turn it sideways. But yeah, armor probably because, well, we all know when it's like when you don't have any tanks and then all of a sudden their tanks are pushing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, obviously, yeah, you can build AT guns, but you have really good tankers on the other team. The tanks are always a problem. I mean, one HE shell could take out an entire Gary and wave just by not even knowing where they're shooting. So it's really important, I think, to keep tanks up. But obviously, the tanks need infantry to stay alive, especially these really good matches. So I think they both go together. I don't think one's more important than the other because I don't think neither one can function without the other.
Yeah, I mean they're very codependent on one another, because I mean you could have a good tank crew that will always. You can have a really good driver that will always put the tank in a position to survive. But I mean, eventually, if the tank's by itself with no infantry support, it's inevitable against even a mid team that tank's going to be taken out. either buy rockets or satchels. Most likely a rocket, but I mean sometimes if you're going through a town like Carrington or something like that, you can get caught with a satchel from any of the alleyways and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, except for maps like Hill 400 and Hurtgen, I mean, every other map you need armor to keep map control. In my opinion, I mean, your tanks can be an anchor. I mean, one tank can take the place of about 2 squads of infantry just sitting on hard cap, allowing your squads to push up as well and gaining more map control. So they're a really good anchor point, and especially when you stack them, there ain't much shit that can stop them.
Yeah. In your opinion, do you think tanks are best for map control, or should you focus more on infantry depending on the map?
That's what I just answered. Yeah, I mean, like I said, Hill 400 and shit like that. You don't. We consolidate to one crew. I mean, and then tank support. Like we send like tons of guys on tank support, try to help that one tank survive. I think in that 101A game, we didn't even lose a tank.
Yeah. They want to know it's not inside the safe, Blick.
Do I want to show my guns off on the internet?
No, ATF.
I'll pull the only two relevant ones out. Hold on, give me a sec.
What battle would you like to have for a map? That's not in the game yet.
That's crazy. That's a crazy question. Probably the Battle of Berlin. I would love to see Berlin. Like,
Yeah.
I would love a full urban map, like super urban, like almost a ton of the houses you can get in, like Carrington on steroids. Obviously, the tankers are gonna hate it, but I would love like a super urban map, and probably the Battle for Berlin, like the open plazas, and then all of a sudden super tight roads and alleys, and it would be. I think it would be. I don't know which way you put it because it was Americans and Germans. I mean, and Russians, but probably Russian. I do Russian versus German in the streets. Yeah. I don't think the Russians have like an urban map like that.
Yeah, and I mean
the PPSH would go crazy.
Yeah, I mean Russians got there first.
Yes.
Go ahead, Blick. Show it off.
This one right here. It's a Yugoslavian Mauser, but it's pretty much a Car 98. I don't know. There's an M48B and an M48A. I don't know which one it is. I should. And then this one right here. This is probably like my favorite gun. This is a Underwood manufactured M1 carbine. Date stamped on here like February of 1944. So it's been through some
Hold
shit.
it up
probably
so people can see it. Hold it up the long way. Yeah. It's crazy.
That's awesome. How much was that?
I got a good deal on it. Paid $600 for this and a shotgun from a guy who inherited them from his wife's family members and didn't want them. So
yeah,
I took
mag dumped the camera.
No, this. No, I look like a complete idiot. So I've got the stream up in the background on YouTube so I can see like the chat, and then my camera's like totally cut off. So
no, I can see
these stuff in here. Don't really want to pull everything out, but these are the two relevant ones to Hell Let Loose, I guess. If you want to see more, just DM me. What?
Trey did the air matches for a litter.
I didn't want to comment on what Bear Juice said. I was just gonna let that get buried.
Fucking crazy.
But going back to the question, what battle would I like to see as a map? I said this on one of the very first episodes, but I would really like to see the Battle of Monte Cassino.
That would be good.
I think that would be that would be really cool. And then also for them, I don't think it's going to happen, but for them to start bringing the Pacific Theater in and have like Iwo Jima or Guadalcanal or something like that, I think that'd be pretty dope.
Everyone would hate to be the Japanese.
Yeah, there'd
Like,
be no way to balance that. I don't
Uh,
think the Genesis didn't have great armor, just shitty little light tanks, bolt actions. Their light machine guns weren't great.
if they give the ability like for trench, if they had like tunnels and shit, that would be different.
yeah,
That
yeah.
like only Japanese could use, kind of thing. That would
I
be
think
different.
that
But
takes away from what the game is.
yeah, I agree.
I'd really like to see a market garden similar to Driel, but with the Americans. I can't remember for the life of me the name of it. But it was in the Band of Brothers episode. That.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Somebody in
drill
the
is
chat
Operation Market Garden. It's just further up.
Yeah.
It was into like the
But with
countryside
the
of it.
Americans, so it's a little bit more balanced with the American weapons versus the Axis. Because I love drill, but I hate playing as the British, and
Hate
I'd
the
really
British.
like that, like in comp games more, even though it's not really super balanced. But
Like,
had fun
I
on.
mean, look at us. We're playing Kharkov against
Okay, that's what
Legion.
I'm
Just to
saying.
say fuck it. Like, I mean, just to say like fuck it, bro. Like we played Saint Marie de Mont fucking 10 times in a row. I mean, who cares? Like, let's just play a different map for a change, and let's see how it plays and see what fucking happens. I love Kharkov personally. That's one of my favorite maps in the game.
They said the battle you were thinking of, Blick, was the Battle of Nijmegen. But
Sure, yeah.
I mean, at least in Band of Brothers, there wasn't really like a battle like in the town because they were already out of the town by the time the shit just started getting bombed.
Right.
Bear Jew, I swear to God, if you're just gonna keep clowning me in the chat, he was talking about
He's getting me too.
Yeah, he was talking about the litter box, and he said, "Is that what I use when I'm gaming?" Yeah, dude, I just squat over the litter box and play hell let loose.
The battle for Lucia, so I can play as Meyer.
Snow looks like he's about to hit the town. Look out, ladies.
Oh yeah.
The Battle of Antwerp would be a good urban map.
Blick, how was your interaction with me when we met for the first time?
You were 45 minutes late. You made me drive to another Best Buy to get the black Victrix. They didn't even have it, so you could have came to me. And then you were screaming in the Mexican restaurant, and you asked me for my
screaming.
Dude,
you were high, bro. You
No,
were
I wasn't.
high.
No.
Okay.
No,
you
it was
had
a
a
good
bowl
time.
in your
It
hand.
was a good time.
You had. And what was I doing in the Mexican restaurant?
We were having a good time.
Why were you screaming
And
in the
you asked me
Mexican
for my
restaurant?
leftovers.
I wasn't, bro. We were at the bar. And
Did they not bring you?
Jeez,
Did they not bring you your fucking third burrito quick enough? You just started yelling at them.
I can't. I tried to get Blick's leftovers, bro. I really did. I tried to snatch them up.
I ate them when I got home.
Yeah, you fucking motherfucker. I was wanting that ACP so bad. I kept looking at it. I was eyeing it, bro. I tried to pay. I tried to pay for the bill so you would be like, oh, yeah, okay, well, you paid for this.
Bear Juice said he sits on a bucket.
Yeah.
On the top. Like that South Park episode.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, I just squat over that litter box over there.
Oh, eat your mic or get out, brother.
I invited him here. Okay, him and Keystone wanted a shout out, but I just told him to get in here.
I was gonna suck the battery out of that vape.
Oh yeah, winners. The live stream on YouTube's kind of messed up right now.
Okay, hold on.
It is.
Yeah,
Too
it
many
was.
people
It was.
joining.
No, it was because Fubar joined somehow, and I tried like finding a way to kick him out of it. So I opened accidentally a second chat, which is now kind of glitching it out. So I'll try to fix this real quick. You may not be able to see us for a second because I have to pop the video back out. Hold I gotta figure out how to fix this.
No drunk in the truck after. Yeah, I was gone. Yeah, we're working on it, Luke.
Hold on. Why is it doing this?
It's fixed now.
Is it?
I think so. It's delayed, but
Hold on.
we'll see.
I'm watching it on YouTube as well to see if it's.
Now you have no screen up.
Nothing's up.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. It's still
No,
glitched.
it's
Hold on. Technical difficulties. Blame Fubar, not me.
I thought you had a role name.
I did. I don't know how he still got in.
Just make your Discord box bigger. Look at Salt. Look, he's on the TV.
Okay.
I got it in the background.
All right, we should be good now.
You should make it bigger. I'm still waiting for
Where's
it to catch up.
Keystone at?
I don't know. I don't know where he's at. Have I considered upgrading my gaming chair? Yes, I have, actually. So, funny that you should ask. I asked my wife, right? I was like, hey, babe, can I get this gaming chair? She responds, fuck you. Then I say, okay, no more Dickens for you. And she said, Charles can put this Dickens in you, talking to me. So that's how me upgrading my gaming chair went. Upgrade the litter
Starting
box.
a trend with
Okay,
that.
hold on. Void, why would I upgrade the litter box first? He literally shits in a box. Like, he doesn't need anything better than that. Like, what should I upgrade this litter box to? Void, since you have this great idea.
I'm gonna segue into round 3. Round 2 still isn't over for TPL. I am gonna segue into round 3 of TPL. There's a few interesting matchups, good or bad. I'm kind of curious, especially what the audience thinks. But the big match that's gonna be, I hope streamed. I doubt it, but it's gonna be the Merc and Taco game. I'm kind of curious. What do you guys think? Who's gonna win that? Merc and Taco.
I don't know. Like, I know Taco's a good team. I just don't know enough about him because I never see him. Like, I know they're in game and everything. I think they're the ones with the private server that's fucking populated like all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just don't know enough about him. I know Merc kind of had the ugly start to the HLLE game with the truck being delayed, but I know that was, week 1. I'm gonna give it to Merc, honestly, just really because I don't know much about Taco.
Well, Taco is the. Go ahead, Salt.
I'll say I'm gonna go with Merc because if Chapo's starting and Taco, I mean, come on, they can't be that good.
That's why. Go ahead, Blake.
No, me and Chapo have made up. We're not talking about that.
So, Merc has obviously been scrimming a ton, but they've been tripping up a little bit. But that just comes natural. Like, we've done it. I mean, Legion, I guess, has done it. HLE's done it. Maybe it's not always represented as a loss, but sometimes it just you play bad to win. But the concern I have for Taco is they haven't played anybody. I mean, to be fair, so I think they took like at least a few weeks break and not scrimming anybody. I don't know who they've scrimmed since. I know they played 9 May and won in 50 minutes in TPL. So I'll be curious to see. I think they can pull it out. They beat Merc last season, and they knocked them out to Platinum, and that's how Taco faced Elite 7th in the finals. But it all depends because Merck's been talking about a new way of playing or redoing their team. I think Merck knows the pressure's on them now. Like they got to win that. Maybe not. Maybe for their internal side of their team, like especially after the HLE and coalition losses. So we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good game. What are some of the other Week 3 matchups before we finish up with these questions?
The Week 3 matchups. Round 3. I mean, something to know. I mean, 9 May versus 21st. I think 9 May is going to win that one. HLE and Lep. I mean, we know HLE is going to win that. We play Legion. Great.
We're
Six
going
versus
for a
TFMC.
3-2 loss.
Okay. Yeah, six versus TFMC is gonna be fun because if y'all haven't realized, the fucking beef they have at like 2:00 in the morning every night is funny as hell.
Yo, the
as a
meme
moderator,
channel.
yeah,
The meme channel at 4 a.m. Oh my god, it's hilarious.
It's always pop. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think 6 is the better team. It's just I love the back and forth they have. I would love to get someone to talk about the OCEB because I don't think a lot of people know about it. But man, they fucking hate each other over there.
Yeah,
That's funny to see. And then you got Berserk in first on the bye, round 3.
Awake just said the reason why Taco doesn't stream is in both TPL and Summit due to rules stating that there doesn't have to be a stream until the playoffs / end of season. So they just, I guess, hit that hard. They're like, well, technically we don't have to stream, so we're not going to, which I think is kind of a shitty way to look at it. 49
Give the people what they want.
49 v 49 doesn't make a difference, and having it casted builds more excitement around the game. So I think that's definitely a detriment to the community as a whole. I don't get why you wouldn't want to stream your game if the opportunity is there.
It would be different. This is like season 1 where there's actually like a little bit of secretive in your strat. There ain't shit secret. There is nothing secret in the way people play now. There's nothing. I mean, we know exactly how Legion plays. We know exactly how First plays. I mean, we've seen Merc on their streams play. Like, everyone plays just about the same, and if you don't, you lose. If you don't play the set way and the way it's designed to be played. If you're not following, I hate to say, like a PC meta, like heavy front line, you can't flank from behind them. It never works. Like, you're going to get blown up in your front door. Like, there ain't much secretive stuff that, okay, yeah, maybe they have an AT gun spot, but that's not going to change the whole outcome of your team. You're not going to obviously go from not streaming and winning to streaming and automatically losing just because one game was streamed.
Yeah. Where was that question at? What's your favorite team to play against? For me, so far, it's been 3-5. We've gotten some really good games out of 3-5. I mean, we had the one where we came within literally a second of losing on Hill 400. And then this last game on St. Marie Dumont going down 4-1 to then turning around and winning 4-1. I mean, realistically, technically it was a 4-1 victory, but they gave up after the 2-minute mark hit, and we capped 4th point with, like a minute left, 45 seconds left, something like that.
I think it was Blake Squad that's
2:15, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, we've been getting some really good games out of 3-5, so they've so far been my favorite team to play against.
Yeah, I mean, I same with First. I mean, obviously we're skewed because we don't play a lot of European teams. But First is really fun to play.
Yeah.
Legion's really fun to play. It's
if you can
it's
last
crazy
longer
to
than
see.
20 minutes.
We do. We last on.
No, yeah, we do, but
it's crazy to see like how all the preparation goes into something. And we've started doing that as well. I mean, the preparation pre-game. I mean, yeah, I think Legion and these top teams were doing that before they even knew the map. They even knew the points. Like, they had a whole list of fucking openers for every single map just in case if they got it.
Yeah.
And they would sit in Discord for 3-4 hours on a call talking about them. So, I mean, it pays off. So it it's almost like, yeah, I fucking hate losing, but it's almost like beautiful watching like how other like some of the top teams play, and it kind of drives you to get better.
Yeah. One question I wanted to ask you, Blick. How's your relationship been with the TPL mods within the last few days?
We get along. We're getting along.
No best mod.
It's all friendly. I mean, at least from my end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Farming the airhead on Utah Beach. Okay.
Yeah. No. Awake. I have that video saved on my computer. I don't want to show it again. I was already forced once to show it. I don't want to do that again. Yeah, man, TPL's been kind of crazy these last few days, like this last week. Almost like a little revolt or just, pushing the envelope.
It deals with over modding, I think. Trust me, I'm a moderator and I've pushed back in there. But sometimes
You have. I've seen you in there.
It's better to accept your 2 gifts and keep the fucking chat moving than start a fucking shitstorm for 3+ hours over something that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So, that's why I took the position to try to bring that insight to them, especially like the men's kissing. I mean, yeah, okay, it's against the rules, okay, but 2 gifts ain't gonna fucking hurt nobody. And Blake, as a troll, I know it as when I was a troll. If no one gives you fucking attention, you're just gonna keep the shit moving, and who gives a fuck? Like, but when you have people responding, it's just gonna incite you to keep doing it.
Loot Up said, I think the match for 8th versus Legion will be interesting, as Legion is Russian.
I'm not looking forward to that PPSH.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the PPSH either.
You're going to be in a tank.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Fuck you, Snow. What do you care?
This fucker's in a tank. Why is he worried about a PPSH?
Yeah, what do you care?
Hey.
Piece of shit.
Feel bad for y'all. Y'all gotta fight them.
I'm tanking for that match.
Yeah, so when I first saw the 8th play, when I was in the 6th, and I watched the stream between you two, I saw you, Salt, in a tank, and if I remember correctly, when I first joined the 8th, you were mainly a tanker, so what made you switch to infantry?
I can't say that. Might offend some people.
Say it.
Cool, baby. I mean,
our SL sucked.
Yeah.
We needed better SLs, so I switched to infantry.
Yeah.
That
was the main reason. Yeah, me and Luke. Our TC.
Mm-hmm.
Or my TC for my crew. We both switched to SL.
Yeah.
And turned into some of our best infantry players. So hell yeah.
Bed.
I mean,
Bed
same
was
with
our
me.
driver.
Like, we had a better commander squad leading, bro. Like you have to make changes like that to try to fucking. And we have the piece. If we have pieces, it's best to use them. We're the best at.
So which one do you enjoy?
Definitely.
Which one do you enjoy more, being in a tank or squad leading?
If I had the infantry cover we had now in a tank, I would think I'd like tanking more. But it's been fun SLing. It's different.
Yeah.
And it's a better stream than sitting there watching a gunner.
Yeah. Oh, Keystone's here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, Keystone's gone. Is our game against Legion being streamed?
Maybe. I think Awake's gonna be streaming it. I don't know if they're gonna be casting it.
Yeah, I know Awake. Do you know if we're casting that? I mean, I'm in the fucking stream team chat too, but I remember it being brought up, I think, in the ticket about it being casted, but I don't know if it is or not.
I mean, I'll be streaming. The game will be able to be viewed regardless if the stream team's like. Dave ain't scared of fucking streaming, so we like streaming just about every game we play. So
I'll definitely stream from my POV.
I mean, so even if it's just like POV, some streams like that, there'll be ways to watch.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's admin cammed or not.
I think it should be admin cam.
Yeah,
I think all games should be.
I think it's going to be a really interesting game to watch just because you don't see a lot that are willingly played on a Russian map.
Yeah, we started doing research on it too,
Yeah,
prepping for it.
yeah,
It's been the same maps over and over for all comp games. SME, SMD, and Keratin.
yeah.
It gets old.
Yeah, I mean, I think we just had to throw Void. It is a TPL match, 8th versus Legion.
Well, the choices were we tried to get El Alamein too.
Oh,
Just throw him something.
That was Doc's last.
Don't be a bitch. No, admin cam or bust, bro. I'm not being a bitch. If y'all want to cast it, we'll cast it. It's not that big of a deal.
I can honestly say I liked being like switching from admin cam and then the first person POV. That's fucking great.
Yeah,
It's
that
like
was
great.
two perspectives.
Yeah, that was really cool. Pookie asked, "Are you going to prep for my rocket snipe snow?"
Actually, yeah, we're not gonna build the Gary that you're gonna fucking snipe. We're actually using only OPs this game, so you can't rocket snipe shit.
You can still rocket snipe OPs.
So
nerd.
he's just half trash.
Yeah. Well, fuck me.
Awake said that the APL final on PC was played on Stalingrad.
Oh,
I love Stalingrad, bro. I wish it worked so good.
I hate that map.
I wish it worked.
It probably runs on PC.
I
think
if it wasn't
fun.
laggy and bullshit, I would love Stalingrad.
I don't know. I don't like it.
Underrated map. Curse is another underrated map.
But what about the hill? Like Russians
Oh,
or the Germans holding that hill.
Curse Knight. Use Curse Knight.
No, even on Stalingrad, the hill you can post up with tanks.
Night. I mean, you can sit up there and you can see railroad tracks, but you ain't seen past railroad track.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking. Well, yeah, night maps.
Those maps are better at night, in my opinion.
Oh my god! Of course. Okay, and Darkman, why does that have to be your first comment when you jump in here, bro?
Are we in commercial for a Beast Bass Pro Shops attire?
Of course, dude. Like it couldn't be like, "Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for casting again." No, it's got to be.
Code. Wait.
I appreciate. I like that. I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny and all, but like it couldn't be like, "Hey guys, thanks for putting in the effort to come out with another episode. Really enjoying it."
Oh.
No, it's dark. Like you guys are fat.
Isn't that much effort? We're sitting here just bullshitting. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
In Darkman, how does it feel? How does it feel to be forced to change your profile picture after you having it for 4 years of your granddad?
Oh yeah, that was stupid.
I was against that. Yeah, I was against that as well. Just fucking dumb.
I think someone in there was like, I don't know who it was, but
I get it.
I think someone in there was saying like, he's probably not even related to him, which I was like, no, I know he is.
I get it. I get it, but I mean, it's history, bro. Like you can't.
Well, I mean,
especially if he's related to you.
He's also had it for so long, so like, why is now a problem?
And if anyone that knows Darkman personally, he's a really, really, really good dude. It feels phenomenal now. I just have a symbol of beef. Oh my,
dude, I love beef. I was more worried about beef than I was Dark after the hurricane. That was the first thing I asked him was if beef was okay.
Oh, for a second there, I thought you were talking about the mod beef.
Oh no, his dog beef.
Yeah, I got you now.
I wear Duluth trading undergarments. Yeah, dude, have you ever worn Duluth? It's like being hugged by like a god. Duluth.
That's about the only thing that fits your ass.
Okay, motherfucker, you wear parachutes. I don't want to hear it.
Bro, you wear grill covers, bro.
We're not.
You're sponsored by.
Okay, we're not starting this, bro.
No, I think y'all should have a roast battle. That would probably be the best episode you could do, winners.
Dude, we already did it today. Hey, chat. Who's fatter, me or Winters, bro?
I think Snow got it.
Yeah.
No.
No, motherfucker.
Yeah, hang
Dude,
on.
this is
I'm about to check the vote that we have in the 8th too, because that's been up for
Yeah,
quite
see
a
that,
while
dude?
now.
That's so rigged. Post
Okay,
a picture of yourself, bro.
you bring like you brought this up. You've put in the announcements who's fatter. You picked the pictures. You picked for me an edited one.
Yeah,
And
it was not
It's
edited.
a fucking Photoshop picture, and then he picked
It's
like
not
a 4-year-old
Photoshop.
it is.
Oh, bookies.
It's not Photoshop, bro.
It
That's how
absolutely
you're
is.
built.
No, it's not.
Who's gonna buy hundreds?
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
that's so not true.
Okay, hold on.
That's so not true.
Okay, hold on. So
No, you're built like a toad.
so Snow today, right? He actually did this at 2:30 this afternoon. He put in our announcements. Who's fatter, me or him? He got to pick his own picture, right? He picked the pictures
How's
and
everyone
everything.
getting in here?
I have no idea.
I thought you put a fucking roll.
I did.
Snow, I got a
Hold on.
question.
Snow's losing
How long-
that vote, by the way.
How long did it take for you to jump into those skinny jeans for that picture?
Bro, that is because I'm not big. I'm built. That was cutting season, bro. You see the trees? See how they
No.
were green? That was springtime. That was cutting season, bro. We bulking now. It's winter.
I've met Snow in person. He's not that fat.
Right. Oh, fuck.
At least a light 280. What does that even fucking mean?
He's a solid like 5'2", 275, 260.
I'm two. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Keep going. You're fucking
I'm
short,
just
bro.
fucking with him. I'm fucking.
Yo, so say my dude, fix your stream, winner.
Fuck.
He's
No,
kicking Boothie and Paul off.
Yeah, I joined it on my phone so I could kick him from the.
Wade said,
thing.
"Snow, what the fuck did you cut?" He cut cake.
No, I did.
He cut cake.
No. No, I didn't. No, we cutting, baby. We getting into in the lab.
Whose dog are you talking about? Hold on.
Hold on.
Look at this guy.
Dude, cut himself another slice of cake. Okay.
Yeah, I literally
So
don't.
those aren't skinny jeans.
I literally don't know how.
No, you're.
I literally don't know how people are joining because the only role that can see it is the live on air one, and unless they're
Yeah.
somehow giving
worry about it.
themselves the role, that should be the only role that can see it. I don't know.
I'll fix it when we're done. Is the Burger King lab okay? Yeah, we're in the lab. We're grinding in the springtime.
Oh shit, my camera's not on.
Yeah, either is the rest. It's just me.
Sorry, I'm retarded.
At least a light 280. Let's see it.
But yeah, so Beef, my dog is still fine, just rolling around in satin sheets. But yeah, Snow, so I never want to hear you say shit to me again, because not only have you lost
You're so wide.
from the live chat, you also lost in
You're
your
so
own
wide.
clan. You actually lost
No.
the vote. Let's see how bad
You're
you
so
lost the
wide.
vote. You actually lost the vote 21-12.
There's no way.
Look at it, brother.
You're fucking you're skewing the vote.
How am I skewing the votes?
It's your
This
poll.
shit is-
It's
nah,
your
bro.
poll.
Nah, you skewing the votes, bro. You're worse than the Democrats.
You know what I think it is? I just think you take the worst pictures with the worst angles.
Do you see that motherfucker? He is as wide as a fucking buoy in the ocean.
It's so edited.
That is,
It's not. That's your face.
It's extremely edited.
you know what I think it is too? Winters has a beard and Snow's baby face. So Winters' chin,
Okay.
double chin, is covered up.
I don't have a double chin.
Yes, he
Come
does.
on. Don't lie,
Won't fool
bro.
you.
Don't lie, bro.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
he is.
I don't.
Come on.
No, what was your name in TPO at one point? It was Major Weight.
Why did you
I
change it?
started
That's
that
what
name.
it was the other day. You changed it back.
Because I'm waiting on my profile picture. Once I get the fucking profile picture, I'll put it back.
The profile
Major
picture,
welcome for
the
that.
weight was hilarious.
You're
At the
welcome for
time.
that name, Snow.
Yeah, that was you. Well, it's a promotion from Sergeant Heavy.
I think Bag of Milk would be funny too.
A pinch of pepper.
That's
No,
what
a
he
bag
tries
of
to
milk.
call me, is a bag of milk.
Pinch of poop.
I called Snow a bag of milk first.
Yeah, see,
That's the
no,
we were in
because Snow will steal memes or like steal insults and then use them and not give credit.
Exactly.
He's a thief.
Exactly.
He's a hamburglar. He's a
Yeah.
fat thief.
I got a question for this is for winners and anybody in the chat, any veterans out there. Have you seen the 5-gallon bags of milk that they put in the thing, like the big refrigerator
Yeah.
with the fucking handle you pull down?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I envision when Salt says bag of milk.
Yeah, dude, it's bad. Keystone, he should be able to talk.
He's
about
having-
it.
He has perms.
Oh, hold on.
He
He said he's having issues.
Does he have perms?
I've got to go in about
Pookie.
15
Pookie
minutes.
is someone with a double chin. I can safely assure everyone that Winters does, in fact, more than likely have a double chin. Thank you.
Oh, hold on. Keystone needs to have the
Alright.
role. Hold on.
You about to hop in a game, Blake?
No,
Oh, you gay.
no. I mean, I might.
Yeah, damn. Keystone's gonna be in here. Like, I'm trying to end this soon.
Wait a moment.
Yeah, we're good. We started an hour ago. He can hop on next week. But Chad, is there any more like questions that you want to see answered by us? If not, we'll wrap it up. Yes, it is. It is in Kharkov.
Okay, I just want to address what Pookie said because I was trying to get Keystone taken care of. Is someone with a double chin safely assuring that I most likely have one? That's cap. I don't. I'm literally.
Take your beard
I-
Just
I'm-
accept it.
I'm
Just
literally.
accept
I'm
it.
built like a Greek god.
Hey, take your shirt off real quick. Let's see it.
No, there's nudity restrictions on YouTube, and that whole
Oh.
All
thing.
right, serious question. Do you swim with a shirt on?
No,
He does. Yes, he does.
No, I don't.
Don't let him fool
He
you.
doesn't
He
have-
I
does.
don't. I don't. I'll skinny dip. I don't care.
He had.
I'm skinny dipping.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna skinny
Dude.
dip in Mexico.
I don't know what it
Yeah,
is, but you're red as fuck right now.
Because, dude, his blood pressure is so
it's-
high.
It's the backlight, dude. It's the light from my PC.
Nah, dude. Dude only eats fucking fried foods. Dude's arteries are clogged up.
Bro, you
Motherfucker's
ate two burritos.
through the roof. Yeah, it's not
you
fried.
ate
That's
you
chips,
ate
bro.
2 burritos
Dude, don't-
and then begged Blick for his
Blick,
leftovers.
Beg for Blake's
Blake,
leftovers.
Blake.
Yeah, dude, that's
Hey.
crazy.
Wait, here's the thing. No. Listen to this. He asked me for him. I said, "Nah, man, I'm gonna take him home. I'm gonna eat him when I get home." And then the guy comes over to like get the check, and he's like, "Together, separate." And I see Snow go, "I got it." I was like, "Nah, bro, they're separate," because I knew if I let him pay for them, he was gonna press my ass for those fucking leftovers, and I
I
would never
paid for
hear
him.
He wasn't getting.
Yeah,
I told you that. When I got home, I lied. I left him in my fucking truck overnight, and I threw him away the next morning.
Dude, that fucking pisses me off. That pisses
I was
me off.
pissed.
That's
too.
such a waste of food. That's such a waste. I could have sat there and been full. Instead,
Like
you let me
4 miles.
suffer.
You wasn't full with 2 burritos?
And Darkman said, you don't have a
no,
double.
you don't need to read that out.
winners.
You don't need to read that out.
Read it, Blake. Read it.
You don't. Yeah, you don't have a double.
Don't have a double
Just
winners, just a triple.
He needs
What
a
is your
triple
order?
bypass.
Have
That's
you ever
crazy.
ordered the quadruple cheeseburger at Wendy's? Is it quadruple? Like the Dave's quadruple, or is it a triple? It's a triple.
Yeah. No, it's 4.
Quadruple.
You can get 4 up there. Swelly's
Snow would know.
What's the perfect
What's
squad?
the squad? Squad lead, and then
Ivan
for Axis,
Smargo.
squad lead and AT, and then rifleman 6 for Axis. And
Did you
I'd
just
have to
exclude
say-
any
No,
class
he's
with
at-
an STG?
Oh yes, dude. STG's overrated, brother.
No, you just
He's
suck at it.
asking.
No.
He's asking like who would be the perfect squad. Of course, Snow would not.
Oh. Who, like players?
Yeah,
Me,
I think
Ben,
so.
Randleman.
Any plan I can win. I don't know.
Yeah, 50-50, motherfucker.
Maybe he eats more leftovers than Blick's dog. He was eating treats, dude.
50-50 player is wild.
He only missed one when I was throwing them to him. I don't know if y'all caught that.
Ivan Spargo be squad lead. It should be funny as fuck. Pookie as AT. MG. Fuck it, I don't know. Throw MG Rex in there. What else was it? Salt. Man, Dirty Grunt, Salt would get kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Six Myers would run games. Of course, Snow would know. Snow eats more leftovers than Blick's dog. Okay. Yeah. I do eat leftovers. I'm a big leftover fan. I'd be making meals with the leftovers.
Yeah, I know
You can
that.
tell. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end this. This is, I know, a pretty unconventional episode because we really didn't have a plan going into it other than the Q&A. So I appreciate you guys participating and giving us something to talk about for the last hour and 15. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, appreciate you guys coming. This was a fun one. We'll be back on next week. Not exactly sure who the guests are going to be just yet.
Trill, Wolf, and Bark.
Are we going to put Bark and... Oh, yeah, so we are putting them together? Yeah, so
Yep.
Bark and Wolf and Trill are going to be on next week. So
We'll see if Trill accuses us of cheating again. I'll be asking the pressing questions.
well,
The other thing next week, Snow's going to be chasing a donut on a treadmill during the live stream. If anybody'd like to tune in for that, should be record viewership.
At the beginning, I heard someone say they'll Venmo me 20 for a fucking jumping jack. I can do one.
dude,
Do it right now.
if you get 20 per,
I gotta
like,
get one.
if we could raise $20 for every 10 jumping jacks that you do, that could be
And-
listen, bro, listen. If we
Hurricane relief.
if we can do not even that, we can raise $20 for every 10 jumping jacks that you do with your shirt off, and that's your gaming chair.
Yes.
With my shirt off, that's crazy.
Oh,
Yes.
how many sit-ups could you do? I think
Sit-ups?
would be funnier.
Sit up or
Sit up would be
one,
funnier.
or sit ups with two, like more than one.
More than one. See how many you can do.
Like, I mean, there's a lot of factors that go into that. I mean, is someone gonna be holding my feet? Is someone gonna be here like coaching me? Because I'm gonna need it. Sit-ups were my worst strength, bro.
We can tell.
Y'all already did the fucking pacer test. That shit had me dying as a fucking sixth grader.
Bro, you should try to do pull-ups.
Pull
Oh, that's not happening. Gravity cooked them.
ups, brother. What am I gonna pull up on? I'm gonna break the fucking door seal.
$20 for a somersault.
A somersault? What the fuck is a somersault?
Right now.
Oh, I could do
A front
a
flip.
nasty
A front flip.
Dark.
Dude, what the fuck is a somersault? Someone show me what a somersault
It's
is.
a front flip.
That's like a cartwheel where you like jump.
Fuck the pacer test. All right. Dude, I don't know. I'm gonna bust my ass.
You can
You're
try
gonna
to
fall
do.
through the floor.
All right, guys,
$20 is $20.
you're about to witness the death of Snow.
I gotta put pants on.
Bro, can someone screen record this?
You gotta put pants on.
Yeah, dude. So I don't get I don't have a fucking winter's moment.
Oh my god! Don't remind Loop.
Shout out to
Luke,
Lonnie.
yeah, he is a good boy. I'll tell him.
A somersault is like I put my hands on the ground and like flip over.
I want
Yeah.
you go get against the wall and just do a handstand against the wall, upside down. Yeah, it's facing the camera. Facing and then kind of walk on it.
Snow's about to go through the wall.
All right, dude, bro, my fucking shirt. Oh, I gotta tuck this shit in because I already know this is a trap. Dude, I'm gonna fall.
No, bro, you gotta do a front flip.
No.
Bro,
I'm gonna bust my
no,
ass, bro.
literally, all you gotta do is just do the handstand and then just roll forward.
Oh, that's for the
Roll.
somersault. You just like what like kids do. Where you just gotta roll and
Yeah,
tuck.
just roll and tuck.
Roll.
tuck-
Why don't you say tuck and
I
roll?
want my
Yeah.
$20, bro. I don't even.
He said I swear to God I'll pay.
Put
If
your
it's
Venmo
done
in the
correctly, I don't know what. Okay.
Can you flip it sideways so we get full screen? All right, there we go.
It was
Oh my
dogs.
God. I'm gonna bust my ass, bro.
Please tell me so. Wait, I don't think we were screen recording. Do it again.
I'm
No,
back.
I was screen recording.
You
I
were?
screen recorded that.
I'm seeing stars, bro.
I'm about to send it in the Discord.
That's a cartwheel. That's not a fucking.
Yeah, that wasn't a somersault. That wasn't a somersault.
This is the best I can do.
You got to do it again. That they said that was a
Oh.
cartwheel. Ludop said that was a cartwheel. You got to do it again.
I'm gonna put a hole in the floor.
That's what he said. He said it was a cartwheel.
Everybody clipped it.
Yeah, it's okay.
So
I screen
blood pressure
recorded
raise your sit-ups.
I think that was probably the best moment we've had on the podcast.
Snow gonna land on his queef. What the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah, see, Ludop said that was more. Ludop said that was more of a
It was more of a
burpee.
burpee. Bro,
Yeah.
you don't know what burpees are.
You didn't do it right.
You don't know what
Yeah.
a burpee is?
You're not getting your
I
money,
do.
Snow, because you didn't do it right.
Nah,
The
they
English
fucking
don't
happen, bro.
exercise. Yeah, they don't exercise in England.
No, they don't. They just eat fucking baked potatoes with beans on. Fucking losers.
Beans
Yeah.
on toast.
Beans
Gross.
on toast. Jelly deals and mash.
Over the world for spices, and then don't use any in your food.
Dude, that is true. You take over the world for spice.
Crazy work.
Dude, I fucking carpet burn on my knees.
Yeah, he said he's I ain't paying shit.
Dude, I just got scammed live on cam.
Who is? I want to know who is that?
Probably garbage, bro. I'm already thinking it's garbage. Load up. I know who you are. Pay me 20. I'll do whatever you want. Snow does that. Can't ever get caught in it's poking out like a taco meat. What? Oh, does that chain ever get caught in that chest poking out like taco meat? Okay.
The queef doubled in size.
All right, fellas, I gotta go.
Yeah. Yep. All right. I
I'll see
appreciate
you.
y'all
Thank
being
you.
here. We'll be back next week with Bark, Wolf, and Trill.
Yeah.
It's either going to be the best episode we've had or I'm going to get canceled. So be sure to tune in next week. All right. Appreciate you guys being here.
No, it was
See ya.
fun.